A good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. This is Turner. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 49.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, but man, boy, did they ever.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll give this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On one, ready?
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Burrow to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On one, ready?
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal.
Let's get set.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
On 2, ready?
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And it's certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp. You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of the season unfolds.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. With the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jordan Battle up for a safety spot, makes the play. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll find his tight end Gray open downfield. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Noah Grant, touchdown Chiefs. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that offense, it's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This is Turner, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 2.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
This is Turner. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Omar Norman Lott on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one, 31 yards. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll send their tight end left. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Line right. On the line right.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he'll be taken down. They got him back to the 50-yard line. Shamar Stewart taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow now. The screen to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
Here we go.
Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
12.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Past the 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Inside the 10, it's first and goal. Big play for KC. 42 yards.
Not the way we're accustomed to seeing him hit these home run plays, Mike, but now you can tell they love getting him involved in the ground game. And this type of outcome, it's possible anytime he touches the ball, let alone how he gets it.
Here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First down throw for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. A gain of 48.
24-yard line.
Just set. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. Pass caught, Gesicki on the right. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
11, MT, take. 12, can. Stop.
Here's Brown. He'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
That's good for a Bengals
11.
first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
11. Stop.
No run here with Brown. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 11, mighty.
They'll try to run this one in. The ball's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Gun. Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Brings up fourth down.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. That is taken in for the touchdown. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Attack!
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Moving outside the pocket,
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first. Third and inches. They'll send Worthy in motion. Third and short. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught DJ Gidman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A tight end in motion now. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
First down throw, Mahomes, he'll take a shot here for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Mahomes now on second down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now give on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5. Here's Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here's a third and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker, and it sets up fourth down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Butker's kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 1, ready?
From the 24 now, here's second down. Here's Burr. Short one there to his tight end, Van. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 2, ready? Gun. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
180, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Let's get set. 11 MT. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the Chiefs' 22-yard
Here we go.
line.
Big 13. Big stop.
Now, Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Attack!
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
11. Guns.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They get 22 yards there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
The 11-yard line.
Here we go. That.
A carry here for Brown. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown Cincinnati. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Chiefs 24.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Under pressure and down. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career. On second down, Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
A gain of 4 yards. Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Hey, 43, 43, 50.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, what a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in Week 1. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for two. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance thing, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And now the defense is going to take their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Gun. Start.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Start.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Start.
Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
On 2, ready? 11, let's get set. Start. Right 80. Right shot. Start.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, That should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Chiefs 30.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Marking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted.
Here we go, here we go.
Take over 1st and 10
Shot.
at their own 40-yard line.
Right, 80. Shot.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.